guys, how you doing? This is Manga section. I'm here to bring the review for Dragon Ball Super episode 98. This episode was essentially Universe 7 versus Universe 9, but more specifically Goku, Vegeta, Android 18, Frieza versus Universe 9. So we had Goku and Vegeta take out the bulk of them. I do believe they took out 8 participants, and we had 118 take out 1, the female bunny, I do believe, and Frieza take out another. So the bulk of this episode is really Goku and Vegeta taking out their 8 participants. We see them at first fighting in just normal form, base form, and we know why they're doing this. We know they're in the battle royale. We know that they're trying to preserve their stamina, so we know why they're doing this. And yeah, it was just really about them struggling because we know that they can't sense the energy from people of Universe 9. You know, Lavender's got this poison ability as well. There was this cat person with claws. I think she had a poison ability as well. I'm not too quite sure. But they did have a way to deal with this poison ability where what I think they was doing was just basically creating a barrier with their keys. Nothing too important there, but for the majority of the episode, they were struggling because of their teamwork. And it's only because, oh no, I'm going to say only because I reckon if it came to it, they could have overpowered them. But it's only because of a split second where the teamwork was lacking that they was able to get the upper hand and able to come out with a victory. Goku had to go Super Saiyan though. And I don't have too much of a problem with that really, but it was more of a problem where Goku and Vegeta both had to go blue to defeat the trio. Now that's where the problem lies for me, because they shouldn't have had to go that far. And even if it is a split second and they have to go just far for the weakest universe in the whole tournament, it's going to be trouble for them when they start after hitting up the higher universes. And yeah, so within the episode, Universe 9 is actually defeated. The whole of the universe is defeated. And now I thought, because we've seen members fall off the cliff and they, up in the stands, it was because of that I thought that Zeno was going to win the whole tournament was done and then erase the losing universes, but that is not the case. Universe 9 by the end of this episode was gone, and now it really made me hit home that universes that losers are going to gone, and the only thing that is saving me from thinking, right boy, Universe 9 is gone forever, is the fact that Dragon Balls exist. So yeah, I really did enjoy this episode because it was really focused on just one thing, if you want to say Universe 7 versus Universe 9. Last episode was really kind of all over the place. And so if we concentrated like this, where we had focused episodes on certain things, I think it would be better for me personally, and it would be a way to keep this arc going for quite longer than you may have thought it would go on. Because, for example, next episode we could go back in time and, for example, see what Gohan and the rest of them was doing during this time where Goku and Vegeta was taking on Universe 9. And you can see what I'm getting at here. That is a way to keep this tournament going on for a longer time, episodes wise. So yeah, that's everything I've got to say. I'm gonna give it a 4. And call it a review. That goes, guys. I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.